So I'd say for the past hour and a half or so, I've been taking online surveys. You know, they're trying to make some extra money, like side hustle stuff with user testing, not sponsored. It's just one of the few sites I feel like is actually worth it. And I've done what? Google Opinions, Survey Junkie, Swagbucks, Inbox Dollars, and others. Here's the problem with a lot of those. It's either they give you a couple of cents per survey. You're doing survey after survey. It's like 25 cents, 33 cents, and you have to accumulate that, and it takes way too long. And similar to that, other ones that give you points, and then you can redeem the points for like a gift card, or I guess like $10, enough to actually withdraw. And that takes a lot of time as well. Now, again, this is just the stuff that I like. I like user testing. You sign up, and you fill in your job info, like, you know, salary range, industry, age, stuff like that. So these researchers get an idea of, you know, a demographic that they want to target here. Now, I checked, and there's no payout structure in 2023 for user testing, but don't worry, I gotcha. I have this from 2021 from user testing officially at the time. Again, in 2021, that went over their pay structure. I'm going to show you exactly what I did, how much I made, and something at the end of the video that's kind of a curveball that might be some big money. I'm just going through the homepage right here. So take a look. I'm trying to qualify for a survey. So that is one thing. I guess if we're considering the pros and cons of this stuff, of user testing versus, let's say, Survey Junkie or those other apps that I don't really like, those ones you don't, by and large, have to qualify for. At least I'm trying to remember here. You don't have to go through a qualification, like a screener. This stuff is more academic. It's more corporate research. It's actually researchers that are targeting a certain demo. So you do have to qualify. So I don't know, take a look here. I'm going over screener after screener, and it just asks random stuff like, hey, do you work in this industry? Do you purchase one of these products? Have you hired a financial planner before? Please select the option with the primary industry in which you currently are employed. Trying to consider if this is worth it as a side hustle. There's two things top of mind you want to consider here. Number one, yes, the screeners. And I believe user testing even said, and I'll tell you right here as someone who's done this stuff, and I initially did this stuff years ago. I'm just back giving you an update for 2023. You're not going to qualify for a ton of surveys. I think they said 1 in 5. I'll tell you that it might be even less than that. But the good thing is you don't have to be out on the road. If you're doing rideshare, food delivery, parcel delivery, grocery, all of those, you have to be on the road doing stuff in your marketplace. So if you don't have a car, if you're a one-car household, you can't get access to the vehicle. If you don't want to be on the road for whatever reason, this might still be a good option, even though, again, you might not qualify for, I'll just say, a lot of these surveys. You'll qualify for some of these surveys. When you do qualify for a survey, here's another thing that's unique with user testing, but I actually like this. So here's the thing, is you're going to give audio and or video feedback to the researchers. So I qualified for this survey right here. I can't show you the actual research. I'm going to just blur it out for you because per the terms of service, I can't show you the actual research project, but I will describe what's going on here to give you an idea of what you'll be doing in this research. So I'm just going to paraphrase what I did qualify for. So I'll change some info here. So we'll say you have just moved to Allegheny County here in Pittsburgh and started a new career. You are involved in your previous community and you want to learn about what resources and coalitions Allegheny County has to offer. A colleague has told you about the Allegheny County Betterment Organization, and you've decided to investigate the website for yourself. Please click Open Test Page to navigate to the Allegheny Researchers Betterment website and answer the following questions. So all I had to do, and remember, I did agree to the video response here. So this is asking, what do you think this website is for? What are your thoughts on the look and feel of this page? And what kind of information do you expect to see on this site? To whom is this site targeted? So basically the test, at least for that, was going through the website and just like looking for sign up stuff, seeing how the design was. And that was basically it. At the end, it said, do you have any other feedback or thoughts about the website? So that first project took just over 10 minutes. So that was $10. Here's another one that I qualified for. Now remember, this is in between the, submitting. Nope, you didn't qualify. Nope, you didn't qualify. A lot. So that's one negative with the user testing is I didn't qualify again for a good amount, but I did qualify for this one. Now look, it does not say face recording. So just the audio and the screen recording as well, but not the, video face recording here. And then it might say, like similar to the other one, find the pricing and do you think there's enough pricing options? Do you think it's easy to sign up? So again, this was all audio in this one. So same kind of thing. It was just responding to a website, a few questions about it. In this case, no face recording. And this one was done in about 3 minutes and 30 seconds for $10. But for the one I just did, $20 for not a lot of, so what? It was 10 some minutes and 3.5 minutes. So not a lot of time at all to get $20. But again, the time suck really, and there was a lot of it, I feel like, was the qualifying. But that's not the curveball. The curveball was that, well, here's a problem first, that I ran out of surveys to qualify for. So another con that I had of user testing was there's one page, there's a home page. It constantly refreshes with actual screeners, but I saw duplicates. I saw a ton that I could clearly tell I didn't qualify for. You can click decline if you don't even want to try the screener, but it was a lot of that. It was some repetition. It was not qualifying and finally qualifying for just the 2 that I did. Now the curveball was I actually tried a different site as well. One that is good. It's fair. I've used it before and it's legit. It is Respondent. Again, not sponsored. Now it's a little bit different with Respondent. You only get 3 screeners compared to user testing. User testing, you can keep, filling out the screeners, doesn't really matter here. But you have to be a little bit more purposeful with the screeners on Respondent. You get 3 a day. You will qualify and then you complete the screener, but then it gets submitted. You don't immediately roll into the study or the survey, what have you. You submit the screener, then it has to get accepted by the researchers, and then you get invited. I got actually accepted. I did my screener, I submitted it, and I got an invite to actually do the study here. So this is what it was, the Leisure Activities Virtual Focus Group. And I swear this one was like casino or gaming related as well. I can't quite remember, but this one was a 90-minute virtual study. So 90 minutes, I don't have to drive anywhere, which is nice. Right after I submitted for this Leisure Activities Focus Group, I got the invite. So 90 minutes, this one was $125. So I'm thinking, awesome, I got invited. So I clicked on that and then it said blank, a market research firm located in Pittsburgh is conducting a study on leisure activities and is interested in hearing from people like you. We're inviting qualified individuals to participate in a one-time 90-minute virtual focus group, etc., etc. You'll get a gift card once you complete. Here's something that I did not like. This is, again, my most recent usage on Respondent now. Just giving you another option, right? It said, please complete the brief screening survey to find out if you qualify. Didn't I just do a brief screening survey? Like, I already did a screener. So I thought it was really odd that there was the title of the research group and obviously their name here. It was coming from them and they sent me this other screener. But whatever. I mean, I'll do the thing. It was one question. It said, hey, are you in any one of these industries? There was like 9 and then it said none of the above. So my industry, I mean, here on YouTube, it's a little different. So I selected the one that seemed most close. And then after all of my submitting on Respondent, I did my 3 screeners on Respondent. I did it. I got invited. I did their secondary screener. I did all of that. And then I got this. Unfortunately, due to one or more of your answers, you do not qualify to participate in this research. If you would like to be considered for other paid market research opportunities in the future, please consider joining our research panel using the link below. So I thought this was going to be scheduled for next Monday and Tuesday. I thought it was going to be a nice cushy Zoom call. I could do it right here for 90 minutes, talking to them for $125. And I have no idea why I didn't qualify. Well, I mean, clearly I didn't meet their demo that they were looking for, but waste of time? Yeah, kinda. I don't know why they would do that. User testing, easy. There's unlimited screeners. Yeah, there's some that don't pertain to you. You're gonna not qualify for a good amount. The pay is decent. The studies are cool. I mean, I like the just talking. You just talk. You don't got to type things repeatedly. You don't got to write anything. So I just talk and I give verbal feedback, and there's the screen recording of whatever it is. Very easy. And it didn't take long, and the pay was good for that time, but there's time involved in the screeners and wasting your time, in essence, with the things you don't qualify for. This is what we call a filler app. So it's not a full-time like main hustle. It's those filler side hustles. So if you have some time to kill, I mean, you get paid. PayPal, by the way, that's what they use, and you get paid pretty easily. Respondent. So the pay can be higher, a lot higher, if you're linking like your work email and you're fitting certain demographics there. I've seen higher pay definitely on Respondent, but I've submitted a decent amount of screeners, because remember, you get 3 screeners a day on Respondent. But in recent memory, I just got that one invite and we saw what happened. They sent me another screener and then I didn't qualify for something that I thought was going to be pretty straightforward, pretty easy, for $125. I still like Respondent, but it is even harder, I would say, 100%. It's even harder to get accepted over user testing, but again, the money might be more. Let me know your thoughts on user testing or Respondent. It pays more, there's a little bit more work, but I feel like it's not as much of a pain as all of those little survey apps that I talked about. So is it worth it? Let me know. Drop a like on this video if you got value. You can also click or tap the screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you, and I'll see you in the next one.